that he's making the video because of his wedding when Corey knows his wedding's coming, right? So that's just my thoughts. And there's also other screenshots here. You know, there's been drama. You know what I mean? There was one where it says Corey told Sam and Colby heave. I just don't think he knew what to say or what to do, or maybe he felt like if he left and said, hey, I can't do it no more, too early, I just think he waited too long. See, that's the thing. Like, if he wanted to leave, he should have left a long time ago, bro. Let someone else get the money. Let someone else actually want to be there. You know what I mean? That's the thing. 7 years is a long time, and I spent my life watching their videos because I'm a big fan, and I like them all. They're all great people. You know, like, even throughout this whole beef, like, they're both great people. It's just, I think there's certain things that need to be said. Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy A1 Solution, or you can call me Anthony. This is Anthony's One Solution. My name is Anthony, and I'm a gaming channel, but today we are going to talk about the Corey Scherer and Elton Castee situation. I'm going to give my thoughts as a fan. I've been watching Elton's content since, you know, overnight pretty much started. The whole channel started, you know what I mean, 7 years ago. And I also used to watch his TFIL stuff as well. I just didn't watch it for a long time because I started to stream. You know what I mean? I started to work on my content and stuff like that. But I've recently been kind of binging all their, you know, latest episodes and videos and stuff like that, man. And I came across this whole beef thing going on with Corey and Elton, and I wanted to give my input and my thoughts on the whole situation because it does break my heart a little bit, man, as a fan, seeing, you know, a group kind of break apart and stuff like that. And, you know, not gonna lie, we've seen this before. I have some screenshots here. We're gonna show you some screenshots of some things that I have found online and stuff that's happened in the past. So there's been things that's happened before. So Elton is right. There has been things happening before in the past. And also, by the way, this is not going to be a, you know, long video. This is going to be just quick, just straight to the point. So I watched Elton's video. I watched the entire thing from front to back. And I feel his frustration, man. I understand where he's coming from because he is legitimately a good person. He wanted to give his friend a good pay. He wanted to give his friend a good time and also a time to travel and stuff like that, and also have an opportunity to you know, kind of shed light on who you are as a person. Like, being on the Overnight channel, Haunted Homies, and all that stuff, like, that's a perfect way to get your comedy out there, right? So if you're trying to pursue comedy, like, why would you want to, like, risk that or go away from it? Like, Matt Rife, like, isn't Matt Rife, like, very popular in the comedy scene? So, like, that's a perfect, like, in, you know what I mean? And I just thought that was crazy that, you know, he would split up from, you know, the team. But, you know, I just feel like Elton is just a really homie. He's a homie, man. Like, you know, he's really been there for his friends, really has, and he talks about it all the time in his videos. Obviously, you know, like the prank wars and all that stuff. Like, we all know. Let's break it down here really quick before I get into this, because I haven't talked about this at all on my channel. But I want to say this: Elton Castee won the prank war. Just throw that out there. He won the prank war. And also, I want to say this too: Elton Castee is smarter than people think. I don't understand why people think Elton would be lying. He literally tells the truth on everything. You know, if he brings out a Divock box, he tells the truth. If he says something on the video, he follows through with it. If he goes through a challenge, he follows through with it. He always sticks to his word. And I just want to say, you know, just please don't hate on none of these people. This is not even a hate video, by the way. This is not a hate video. I don't hate on no one. I wish a speedy recovery on both their channels, and, you know, hopefully their careers, I'm sure both their careers are gonna just pop off on TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff. And regardless of that, anyways, this is not scripted, by the way, so this is kind of why Elton scripted it, because I'm just everywhere, bro. I'm literally everywhere. But I gotta do this, man. I'm very passionate about this channel, and I really loved all their, just, you know, personalities. And you got Corey with the comedy, and you got Elton with the jokes, but also like the yo, you're getting a little crazy with the paranormals, you know what I mean? But But yeah, anyways though, Elton, I trust him, man. You know what I mean? I trust what he said in his video, from front to back, because he had receipts. He has all this proof. He has a lot of proof that he hasn't even shown us, and he is gonna take it to court, which I know is truthful, because like he said in his last video, he was like, "Yo, like we can either take this to court, or we could talk about it man to man, live stream it, and show receipts, show and talk about it, and see what's going on, and all that stuff." And if that doesn't happen, that just shows that Elton's being truthful. It's being honest. And like I said, man, Elton's smarter than people think, dude. Elton's a smart dude. I really do think Elton got like straight A's in school and stuff like that, and I think he was a lot smarter than some people thought him to be. And I'm really proud of Elton, man. Elton, I have seen every single video of yours, and you are literally an inspiration to me. Like watching the S Force. I'm not gonna say the whole word. The S Force, like that video was the first video I watched of yours, and that drew me in. I saw Sam and Colby, or I think it was Colby actually, and that's where I saw Jay and Corey, and you know, I met this group, you know what I mean, and the other guy too. I forgot his name, but one of your other friends, one of your other friends. But dude, I got drawn in because I liked the personalities. I liked everyone was just a little bit different, you know what I mean? But they're all like scared at the same time, and they're all having these like different thoughts, and that's what brought me in. And also like the fact that they're in a forest, and it was just a really good video. And ever since then, I started watching videos. Ever since then, you know, I started watching all these videos, all the prank wars, all the, you know, the whole Sam and Colby series with the Shadow Man, which is also another thing that Corey talked about in the video too. He was like, I can't do this no more, and stuff like that. Yet he goes and works with Elton, right? Like, it's just interesting to me, like, if someone didn't want to do paranormal or like what he was around, wouldn't you leave that? Like, why stick around? Why take all the money and stick around but yet not want to do it? Why take the money? Like, why even take the money? You know what I mean? Why take the money? Why not just give it back or something like that, or donate it and be like, you know, I don't, or not even just that. Like, I'm gonna cut that out actually. But you know, I'm just very lost in the sauce, because the amount of money that, you know, Elton was paying him, that's a lot of money, man. Like, just to, like, you know, paranormal hunt for a certain amount of days and stuff like that. And you know, Elton even said he gave him like 10 grand, like, cash. You know what I mean? Like, Elton is a friend, man. He literally said he paid everyone, you know, by the T, as much as he could. He doesn't care about his money. He said if he does take Corey to court and gets money from that or whatever, you know, he's gonna donate that. So that just tells me that he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? And I think there's a lot of truth to this, and I think a lot of this stuff is very personal too as well. Just personal things, but also Corey broke contract too. You got to realize that too. So it's a very hard thing for a friend to do, but at the same time, Elton talked about how he got screwed over a bunch of other times. You know what I mean? He's gotten death threats. He's gone to the point where he wants to hurt. Where there was a point in his life before all the overnight and stuff like that. He's had a point where he went down below, where he didn't want to be here no more, and we gotta take that into consideration. Like, you know, that's also mental health too. So there's two mental healths going on here, and that's why I say it's very personal between both. And I feel like they're both just going through a lot of personal things. But I also see what he means, because he's gonna start getting death threats and all these things, and like, we don't want that. We can't have that. We don't, like, that's why he wants to talk it out and talk to him, and that's why he's been waiting for text messages to get to him, and you know what I mean, and all that stuff. And I just think it's crazy that this is happening. As a fan, I'm very shocked that this is happening. And I did watch Corey's video too. I did watch his video, and I feel like his video wasn't as serious, and his video was a little bit more jokey, and you know what I mean. And I don't know, just something about his video when I watched it, I didn't really trust what he was saying. Like, some things I understood, like, you know, I do believe he wanted to leave. I just don't think he knew what to say or what to do, or maybe he felt like if he left and said, hey, I can't do it no more, too early, I just think he waited too long. See, that's the thing. Like, if he wanted to leave, He should have left a long time ago, bro. Let someone else get the money. Let someone else actually want to be there. You know what I mean? That's the thing, is you want someone to want to be there, and Elton believed that that Corey wanted to be there, but this whole time he never wanted to be there. Why are you here? Just leave then. Go, like, tear up your contract, whatever, break it, whatever, just leave. You know, I see, and the funny thing is Elton said Corey broke the contract, and Elton still paid him. Like, he literally shouldn't have done that. Didn't even need to do that. Shouldn't have. But he did that because, guess what? He's a friend, and he believes in his friend. He believed in him all this time, after all the lies that has been spread throughout the socials and stuff, as he's been saying and stuff like that. But I just think it's crazy that Corey doesn't want us to know, because I think we should know. I'm glad Elton, I am glad that you told us, because I wanted to know why. Like there's just no way we're gonna watch this channel and someone leave and we're not gonna know. Like, what? Like, what? I want to know. And if it's like, come on, man, it wouldn't even be a big deal. It wouldn't be as of a big deal if Corey just quit a long time ago. If he just quit a lot longer than 7 months, whatever, 8 months, whatever how long it was. Like, he should have quit during the Shadow Man series if it was so bad, if the pay was not good, or if the money was not good. Like, why do the Shadow Man series and then join Elton and then start working with him, and then, you know, and if the pay is not good, like, did you expect the views to get better and get more money out of that? Like, did you have expectations for a lot of money? You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. But like I said, this is not a hate video. I'm just trying to figure out, like, who's telling the truth. And I feel like Elton is telling the truth here. He's more vocal about it. He's so confident, bro. He's literally saying, like, I got proof. I'll talk to him in person. Like, no one with the amount of proof will say that. Like, if I had no proof, there's no way I'm gonna confront someone and say, hey, let's live stream it. I'm gonna prove it here with what? Your words? Yo, Elton's got actual screenshots. He's got dude, Elton is smarter than people think. I'm telling you right now, Elton is smarter than people think, and that's why you need to watch this video right now. And man, dude, I just can't believe all the foolery going on, all the thing. Like, all you had to do was just message, you know what I mean? Just message back, go to the house, talk to him. Like, this video wouldn't even come out if Corey just went to talk to him really quick, you know what I mean? 7 months is a long time, you know what I mean? 7 months is a long time, but you know, Elton did text him, you know? He did text him. Corey never responded for a long time, and I can see what Elton meant when he said he was waiting, and he gave it to the last minute. And some people say it's because of the wedding. I'll tell you one thing, man. Do you really think Elton wants to stress his ass off during a wedding? You think he wants to sit here and think about Corey while he's at a wedding? No! No, dude, he waited, bro. Because he knew, this is my opinion why Elton waited. Elton waited because he wanted to see if Corey would apologize and maybe want to join back into the group, but he waited and waited and waited. And also Elton's wedding's coming. It's not because his wedding's coming. It's because Elton wanted Corey to come to the wedding. That's why he wanted to see if Corey would have some, like, you know, like, thoughts in his head, like, hey, like, maybe I should go apologize. I want to go to his wedding. He's my best friend. You know what I mean? And the fact that he didn't reply to Elton, and knowing that his wedding's coming, like, he knows his wedding's coming. He talked about it, and Corey talked about it in his video. He knows it's coming, yet never messaged him saying, hey, man, you know, I know I'm not coming to your wedding or whatever, but, you know, hopefully you have a good wedding or something like that. None of that! Like, where is that? You know what I mean? But, you know, like, I just feel like, you know, I feel like Corey, you know, I feel like he does want to leave. I feel like he wants to start anew, but I just think it's crazy that you want to just start anew, because your money is not going to be as good on YouTube. I'm sure the TikTok's going to do well, though, because I'm sure I saw his video got like 1.8 million or something like that, so that's pretty good. You know, keep it going, man. That you should have dropped TikTok videos the whole time you're doing overnight. The whole time you're doing overnight channel videos, you should have just done TikTok on the side. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he did that, but he should have, because that's extra money right there. You're doing overnight, plus you're doing, like, bonus clips, you know what I mean? And also, Elton said, hey, man, why don't you, like, review, you know, the overnight channel? You know what I mean? Like, there is a lot to do like you can literally like, you know, like yeah, like review the Overnight channel, like watch the Overnight, react to it, you know what I mean? React to it. That's what Elton said. React to it, get some views from that. You're gonna get people to watch it. You're giving your actual, you know, opinion and emotion to what you felt in the moment, what you thought in the moment. And I'll tell you one thing, man. When Elton dropped the S bridge, you know, where you guys got like possessed or whatever during that time, and people were staring at Elton, it was with the Ouija board and all that stuff. Like, dude, I love the fact that you guys talked about it, because I was so curious. I was like, dude, why did this happen? Is this a joke? Is this a prank? Like, did this really happen? Did they really? Like, it's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? And I just can't believe this is happening as a fan. I just want to share that, you know, I'm kind of frustrated at this, because I care for them both, man. You know, I just feel like Corey is just hiding some stuff, man, because, you know, there's just not enough proof on his side. But at the same time, like, you know, what do you expect? Because, you know, he I don't know, man. I just feel what Elton is saying. I'm on his side. I am on his side, and I don't want to take sides, but, you know, Elton has too much just information. There's too much stuff. There's too much proof. There's just too much there. Corey should have just left. He should have just left early as possible. Said, screw the money, you know, go make your own account or work on your own page or whatever that you have, and just say screw it. Like, you should have just gone yourself, man. Like, I understand he wanted Overnight to be him and, you know, Elton, but, like, you know, you got to talk to him about that. You know what I mean? You can't just assume Elton's going to, like, read your mind and be like, yeah, you know, you got to talk to him and understand. And if you don't like what he says, then just leave. You shouldn't have waited so long. See, that's the thing, man, is I think Corey's going to learn from this. This is a business learning situation here, and that's why I'm not frustrated at him. I think we're all gonna he's gonna learn from this. Elton's gonna learn from this, and we're all of us as fans are going to learn from this, that, you know, you got to make decisions, risks, and he risked. He took the chance of, you know, going his route, and he wanted to make his own channel and do it with his girlfriend, which is fine. You know, I'd rather have him be happy, but, you know, I feel like, you know, maybe if he wanted his girl, I don't want to, because it's getting personal to me. Now I'm starting to talk like it's like me or something like that, but I just feel like, you know, I just hope he's happy. I hope he, you know, gets through this whole situation with the suing and the whole Elton situation, you know, the whole beef thing going on. And I feel bad for both people, man. I do feel bad that Corey has to deal with, you know, this stuff, but, you know, you kind of put him on himself, because he should have just quit a long time ago, man. Quit a long time ago and just kept going with the channel, worked out with the girlfriend, and just made your content and did what you did. Kind of like Jake Weber. You know how Jake Weber quit, you know, like doing like paranormal and stuff like that, because he didn't believe in paranormal no more. So he quit. Cold turkey, boom, done. I don't like it. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing with Sam and Colby no more. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's just one thing. You know what I mean? Like that's why there's no Jake Weber video, because he made a video saying, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? And you know, I respect him, man. He chose his route. He went a way he wanted to go to make his content creation and all that stuff, his content, his you know, influence ways. He went the way he wanted to, and I appreciate that, and I'm happy for him. But we actually got a video from that with Corey. We didn't really, I mean, the only video we got was like, you know, it was, what was it? It was This Isn't Goodbye, I think, right? You know, talking about his channel. He never like when he talked about when he made that video, he should have. It's crazy to me that he can make that video but not reply to Elton. Think about that for a second. He made that video, This Isn't Goodbye, but yet he can't message Elton when Elton's wedding is soon. When he knows his wedding soon, yet he's claiming that he's making the video because of his wedding, when Corey knows his wedding's coming, right? So that's just my thoughts. And there's also other screenshots here. You know, there's been drama. You know what I mean? There was one where it says Corey told Sam and Colby he didn't like doing haunted stuff, and he was done after the Shadow Man series. Yet he goes with Elton just to do the same exact thing. This person said also, so I found it weird since the whole reason Elton moved out of the trap house was because of a huge fight he had with Corey. And then, you know, the Sam and Colby stuff, why they don't film together, and, you know, all that stuff. And I have another one, but I forget it's blocked out, but I'll show that too as well. But man, I believe Elton. I really do, and it's not because I'm choosing sides. It's just all the proof, man. Like if I'm in a court right now, if I'm in a court and someone's sitting in front of me and they're just talking their talk, but there's no like actual. You're sure there's like the the check or whatever, but Elton said there's more to it. There's more to it. So, I'm gonna believe that because he said Elton says he has all the receipts, all the things that we need for us to kind of verify that Elton's telling the truth. And like I said, this is not script. This is everywhere. I'm probably missing some things. Also, yeah, so when I'm watching the video, like the paranormal videos, they say like Elton kind of gets like a little crazy and stuff like that. Like, it's funny to me because Corey needs to realize that he is his own person, and if he doesn't like what's happening in these videos, he can easily just walk away. This goes back to the contract and all that stuff. Just say, hey man, I think I'm done. Just go. Make a video out of it with Elton and say, hey, it's been a good time. Make a little like goodbye. That's what his goodbye video should have been first, but he saved it for his main channel, or his channel with his girlfriend. Corey did. These are just my thoughts, dude, as a fan, as a person who really likes, the channel so much, and, it's just a bummer that this has to go this way, but, I'm really proud of them both. They're both going in their own direction. It does suck. It also sucks at the same time. It's sad at the same time that, this is happening, but at the end of the day, their journeys are going to be just getting started after this confrontation, and it's going to start anew. The journey is going to behold a beginning. And this is just a new chapter to both channels, to Elton's overnight channel and TFIL channel, and also Corey's channel with his girlfriend and his paranormal stuff. And Corey's a great person, man. I just feel like he's hiding stuff, man, and it's okay. He doesn't want to let people know the truth, and I feel like there is something there. Something's not being said, and I feel like his video was a little too short. I feel like it could have got a little more, but it has 2 parts, whatever. But these are my thoughts, man. Just wanted to give some of my thoughts through this. I really do think it's kind of crazy that Corey stayed with them for so long, and I just find it interesting. I would have just stopped. I would have just stopped and just be like, hey man, like job's cool, but it's not for me. I don't really like it. I don't like the pay. You know what I mean? Go find a better job, whatever. That type of thing. Like that's what you would do in any job, right? You know what I mean? Like if you don't like it, you just find another one. I don't know, man. And there was obviously no communication there, because if Corey wanted to like leave, he could have just talked to Elton and be like, hey man, I might not feel it for these things, is it okay if I still film until I find something better or something like that? Stuff like that. Communication is key, man. Knowledge is key. Knowing is half the battle. And this is your boy A1 Solution. My name is Anthony. I'm just a fan of Overnight Channel. It just makes me sad to see one of someone I liked, you know what I mean? And I don't dislike the person. I don't dislike Corey. I just feel like it's just a bummer, and I'm just very curious how things are gonna happen, for the better or the worse, whatever. I'm just cheering on to the future. I give them both celebrations to their new journeys, man. It's been good knowing y'all, and dude, 7 years, bro. 7 years, bro. I've been watching TFIL for 7 years, dude. I'm so proud of Elton for dropping this video. Thank you, Elton, for dropping this video. Thank you so much. And I want to say one thing before I go. Elton, I hope one day I get to film with you. Me and my girlfriend are going to start making paranormal content, and one day I really hope I can film with you. You're honestly an inspiration to me and my girlfriend, and man, you're freaking funny, and I love your content, and I also love Corey's content. But I started watching Overnight because of Elton, not because of Corey. I found Corey because of Elton, and I found Elton first. And it's not like first come first serve or anything like that. But I found him, and I connected with him spiritually, and I just appreciate his message. I appreciate that he donates to charities and does these things for his fans, and does fan meetups. People don't do fan meetups all the time. You know what I mean? Fan meetups are awesome. Elton is awesome. I think he's a great person, and I think this whole situation is very emotional and personal, but it's also getting to the point where us fans we needed to know about this stuff, man. And I'm thankful Elton told us, because 7 years is a long time, and I spent my life watching their videos because I'm a big fan, and I like them all. They're all great people, You know, like even throughout this whole beef, like they're both great people. It's just I think there's certain things that need to be said, certain things that need to be talked about because it's very important. And us fans, you know, we've supported them throughout the whole way. That's also why Elton shared this, because we support their channels. Their channels wouldn't be what it is without us fans liking them. And we're here because we know who they are. We know why we watch these people. And some people, I don't know why they watch their content, because they don't really like them. I don't know why they talk crap and all this stuff, but they still comment on these things. But by the way, I'm actually one last thing. I do want to say this. Corey did say, he mentioned like depression and stuff like that. And it was interesting when Elton said that, you know, Corey told him that, you know, Corey was happy, right? That's what Elton was told, right? And I just find it interesting that, you know, Corey blamed depression on this when, you know, Corey is saying, you know, he had a fun time to Elton, right? That's just very strange to me, you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't know if it's like a compulsive liar kind of thing or like kind of, I don't know, man. But, you know, I do care about mental health, and, you know, if it's all about mental health and he wants to work on his mental health and, you know, help improve that by, you know, moving away from the overnight channel, I respect it. But anyways, though, man, I do want to talk about that one more time. Mental health, man. And it's very important. And at the end of the day, man, I respect them both. This is not a hate video. This is just me giving my thoughts. And I'm not really choosing sides. I'm just choosing the person with the proof. Like, it is, you think it would be choosing sides, but I'm choosing what the judge would say, what the court would say, what the witnesses would say. Like this, it's very one-sided to Elton. He has so much proof. He's willing to go on his live stream. Those are my thoughts. I'm going longer than I wanted to on this video, but those are my thoughts. Hopefully you have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. And this is your boy A1. Peace out. And yeah, have a nice day.